and sun, steel and fury. The battle's begun from the Red Bull ring to the edge of control. Revolt racing, chasing the pole. Lightning fast through alpine bends. No fear, just fuel and adrenaline. Clouds are roaring, skies ignite. They're riding legends in red and white. Revolt, we ride the line, tearing through the Tyrolean time. Speed and fire, heart and soul. This is the rhythm of revolt. Burning rubber, flying free. F1 gods in destiny. One shot, one dream, one lead to hold. Feel the thunder of revolt. The engine turns, the downforce bites. Victory forged in sleepless nights. From pit to podium, born to defy. Racing like rockets across the sky. Heroes rise in every lap. One mistake and it's a trap. But they don't flinch, they don't fold. They grip the wheel and they go bold, bold. Revolt, we ride the line, tearing through the Tyrolean time. Speed and fire, heart and soul. This is the rhythm of revolt. Burning rubber, flying free. F1 gods in destiny. One shot, one dream, one lead to hold. Feel the thunder of revolt. Chasing ghosts in red and blue. Austria roars for something new. Every turn a chance to fight. Should carve their names in racing light. Revolt, this is our time. On Austrian soil we climb. Through smoke and sound, the future's told. In the engines of revolt, champions forged in grit and gold. No retreat, no hearts turn cold. The world will know, the flag unfolds. This is the fire of revolt.
In terms of the pit lane, it's about a 22-second pit loss time whenever you go into the pits. So that's worth knowing. That gives you plenty of opportunities. But they're definitely heading off here. I don't know whether this is the race or a formation lap. It looks like they are away. Yes, they're away on the race. And Kelly Kidd in the kick has definitely taken the lead here, with Mr. Twist in the Ferrari right behind him. Possible strategy or medium to hard or medium to hard. I don't think there'll be too many people doing a two-stopper here. But everybody started clean. Absolutely no drama whatsoever. But Kelly Kidd is setting the pace here. Mr. Twist's not letting him off. Black Box is not far behind. Ben Wally in fourth has got ourselves a 4-ball here in the front. In fact, it's 5. We've got Harry mixing it up here in the 5th place. So these guys are going to form a DRS train and get themselves into a bit of rhythm here. Let's just ride on board and watch it for a minute while I get a few bits and pieces together. We'll jump on with Mr. Twist here. Let's see what he's got. What he's got is Kelly Kidd just putting in the fastest lap of 1:10.4. DRS is now enabled, and he's going to be able to use that round this right-hand corner as he goes ahead and takes the lead very early on. Kelly Kidd's just happy to sit behind him here, get the toe. But these two guys want to pull away, but they're not going to, because 5 of them are right beside each other. Have a look at this. And even behind them, they're starting to queue. But Mr. Twist is starting to put a bit of a gap in here to Kelly Kidd. He's got 600ths of a lead. But that's nothing whenever you have DRS zones in place and you can activate them. He'll catch that up really quick. The only person that's off the pace at the moment's Maverick. He's just dropped down to a 1.5, 1.6 deficit behind Simon. So he's got a job to do. But bar that, everybody's on it. Mr. Twist just puts in a fastest lap there of 106.7. Lap 3, penalty free. This could be a good one. Well done, guys. This is really good. We'll just top down to Mischief here in P7. He's in the Aston Martin going round the right-hander. He's got his eyes full of Ribs here. Ribs is driving the McLaren. So Mischief is saying to himself, Ribs, I'm coming to get you. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to sum things up. I'm going to watch every move you make, and then just by a flash, I'm going to go past you, and I'm going to have it all on camera. Go on, Mischief. It's the DRS zone. Mischief is 7th. He's in 7th position at the moment. But by goodness, anybody could take the lead of this race at any position. They are absolutely on it here in Austria. The smoke of the tyres round that right-hander. The hills in the background. A few clouds in the skies. And the top 7 are absolutely battling it. In fact, I'm absolutely wrong there. I love that word, absolutely. Because I can't think of any other bloody words to use. But the top 9 are in it here. Absolutely nothing between them. But they're definitely forming a very orderly queue tonight at Revolve Racing Lead. A very orderly, well-behaved race so far, but Austria's renowned for that. It's a difficult old track to get any moves made. You're hurdling round that last left or right-hander. You think you've got it, but then there's a guy in front of you just seems to have pace, and it's very hard to catch him. But as the race goes on, we will definitely see some moves being made. Ribs just puts himself up into P5 there. And he's tracking down Ben Wally. Ben didn't need to defend that corner on this occasion, but I can assure you, looking at this guy, he's going to have to defend very soon because there's pace in this McLaren. Will he get it right tied up to the back of Ben? Is he going to go early? Yeah, he's having a look in the inside. He takes a lot of that curb, but Ben's having none of it. In fact, he let a place go there. That wasn't the best, but I can see exactly what you were trying. It's a difficult curb to take fast there. So we've got Harry in front. And Harry's having a look up the inside of Ben Wally. He makes it stick. That's really nice as he expresses on now into P4. He's now going to chase down Black Box with Mr. Twist in front and Kelly still in the lead. Back on board with Kelly. He's not getting it all his own way whatsoever. Let's just ride on board with him for a while. He's just had a Ferrari on the inside take his lead. But he's not going to tolerate that for long as they head down towards the second or third DRS zone on this track across the finish line, and I can assure you this is going to be a move, and we'll just ride on board to see if he can make it. Sweeps around the right-hander, hits the DRS zone. Can he make a move up the left-hand side or the right-hand side here? Mr. Twist takes it on the left. He's going to have a look up the right, but he's not going to make the move now. Kelly's playing the patient game. I'll tell you what, the three front runners are starting to pull away from Mr. Harry 10. We've got ourselves a 3-ball in the lead of this Austrian Grand Prix. Ben Wally's still in 5th position here, but he's got this guy Harry 10 in front of him. But he needs to make a move, and if he can start to make a few fast laps here, and then he can maybe pull that 2.9 seconds in. But it's going to be very difficult in Austria to do that. On with Ben Wally again. Let's see if he can take something out of this DRS zone. He definitely has the pace, 27% the battery, takes the right-hand line, takes it cleanly, outbreaks him, takes it in the inside. Yes, he makes that move, but I think he's going to have a bit of a challenge here on the left-hand side. He is. Mr. Harry's on the left. They're both speeding down here. Oh, Ben takes that beautifully in the inside and takes that position back. This is a fantastic race, guys. I must admit, I'm really enjoying this. Thanks for keeping it clean. No tickets for the stewards to look at so far tonight from what I can see. The penalties are starting to creep in. Yeah, Ribs has taken a 3 seconds for track limits, and also Sneaky Loser has done the same. But I'll tell you something that we need to look at, and that's tyres. Everybody's on the mediums apart from Ben, Mischief and GoBuck, so they're obviously having a longer first session than the rest of the lads. Here goes Harry. What's he got? He's got Ben Wally on the right-hand side, and he's got Ben Wally behind him as he takes this right-hander. That's a nice move. Under DRS, of course, but anyway, it was a good one. We're on the helicopter view, having a look at these four guys battling it out for the 4th position. And right now, at this moment in time, Harry holds that 4th. But look at the queue of guys behind here. Even though there's only 12 on the grid, by God, this is one hell of a close race. Back to the top 3. Black Box is in that 1st position in that beautiful Haas. But if he looks in the mirror, all he can see is the red of the Ferrari of Mr. Twist and the green of that Kelly kid. He's leading the championship at the moment. He's going to have to just ride a very, very nice, clean race, and he's got it in the bag. He ain't going to make a mistake in this race, not when there's a championship on the line. And if anybody takes him out, they would be very wrong to do so. Takes the inside line. Oh, they touch a bit of wheels there. Kelly's just charging the battery up. Sticks a wee bit of electricity into that battery as he goes round to this last 2 right-handers. because he's going to want to make a move in the DRS zone. Let's just see if he's going to be close enough to do it. I'm not sure he is, but we'll have a look. Hits the button down this straight before the right-hander. He doesn't have it here, but he does have pace going round this right-hander. He's not going to make a move here, but I've got a feeling he's going to have a go down to the next right-hander after this sharp right-hander here. Ten-second penalty for mischief for a severe collision in Harry. What happened there? Oh my goodness. There was a collision, I missed it. But he's back on track, but he's lacking his end plates on both sides by the looks of it. So Harry's going to have to pit. He's got no balance in there at all in the front wings. Both end plates are away, so Harry's going to pit, that's for sure, but he'll stick the medium tyres on. Don't lose hope, because stick a lot of good laps in a row here, Harry, and you will be back on here. But just get into those pits, get that changed, and we'll just sneak on with Maverick. Nobody's been on with Maverick tonight. He's not feeling much love. The reason why is he was on his own for a while, but he's not on his own now. He's got mischief on his tail. So guys, I don't know whether you watch the Twitch back later tonight or whatever, but remember, I'll be putting a little highlight show together. I'll add a little bit of music, I'll add a bit of fun. If there's any particularly horrendous moves, I'll be covering them. And if you don't want to watch the whole thing back later, wait until about lunchtime tomorrow, and you can definitely get the family together and show the kids how their dad's racing, or the kids can show their dads how they're racing at this Austrian Grand Prix. But they're away, and Ben Wally is definitely in the lead, and he's in the lead considerably. Fastest lap of the race so far tonight is Mr. Twist with a 1.6742, but I think that's going to be beaten, especially if anybody at the back of the grid decides, nah, this is not my race, I'll stick a set of softs on later and try and get that fastest lap. I was on Discord just before the race started there and met a few of the guys that are racing tonight. Sound like a good bunch of guys. A lot of big personalities in there. But we're sitting in 3. This is a guy that admits to himself that he's the ginger weirdo. I think it's called Black Pete, but I'll call him Black Box tonight. But he's no slouch, that's for sure. He's sitting in P2. P3, sorry. So nearly everybody's made their stop now. Ben Wally's in the pits. He's changing over to those tyres. And he's going to come back out exactly where. So on with the Ferrari of Mr. Twist with Black Box behind him, Kelly Kidd behind that, Ribs behind that. Kelly Kidd's starting to get a momentum here. I think he's starting to think about making a move here and getting himself up into P2. Where's he going to do it? He's round that right-hander. He's got pace, but unfortunately both of the guys in front of them, and at least the guy in front of him, Black Box, has got DRS. This is Black Box's chance. He makes that move in the Haas round the Ferrari. Can he make it stick? Yes, he does. Ben Wally gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Ben, you didn't want that. Absolutely didn't want that. Ben, you're like me, a rookie, and you've been playing the game for a short time, and this is the thing that we all have to try and get hammered out of our game, are these blaming track penalties. It's the most difficult thing to get rid of as you get better at the game. So keep the chin up, Ben. Keep doing what you're doing. You're becoming a very fast driver, but it's just these track penalties are catching you out. I know what it's like. It's frustrating, but it does click. Mr. Twist is in a battle here. Kelly Kidd's behind him. What can be done? Come on, Kelly, get round. No, not this time. We're riding on board with Kelly here in the kick Sabbath to go up the hill towards this right-hander. People can make a move here, but it looks like he's just using his head. Mr. Twist gets a 3-second time penalty. That's not a good thing to get when you're sitting in P2, P3. So Kelly just sneaks it up. Is he going to go out the outside? He isn't. No, he's going to stick the brakes on and he's going to tuck in. Oh, there was maybe a little tap from behind. Maybe not. Maybe just lost the back end a bit there. But we're on the Black Box in P1. He's in the Haas. I definitely missed something there, but Ben Wally's got himself down right into 12th position with a 5-second to catch. So there's obviously been a mistake or something has happened. Maybe Ben can let me know later. Sorry, Ben, for not catching what happened there, but something obviously happened to you that you've dropped down so far. But this Ferrari, he's not wanting to hang about. He's wanting to make a move up this hill, and he does do it. He's going to make it on the inside. Late brakes. Oh, he runs wide. He pays the price for that. He has to go onto the grass slightly. And he has to let the two guys through. So that's Black Box and Kelly Kidd through. This is an absolute banger of a race. Oh, there's nothing between these three guys. You couldn't get a pair of your Maz knickers in behind those flipping fenders. Your Maz knickers. Have to laugh at myself sometimes. But Kelly's sitting pretty. He's cooking like an oven chip. He's knocking the snap, crackle and pop out of this kick. And he's going to make a move. And he's going to say goodbye to Black Box. And he takes that lead again. Slams on the brakes. Holds onto this right-hand corner. Slams everybody out. And he's been the lead. So lap 21 of 36. And Kelly Kidd's leading the Grand Prix. He's leading the championship. He's penalty free. He's showing us all how it's done. Mr. Twist is sitting with penalties and Black Box is sitting in third. That fastest lap still holds on to Mr. Twist. But Mr. Twist has got 6-second penalties, and I'll tell you what, that could absolutely kill him at the end of the race, because there's 5 or 6 guys that are on his tail, and they'll be wanting to steal those positions on the line, whether they're penalties of, well, let's say that P5 could nearly take it off him. Mr. Twist is making a move on the outside. He makes it stick. Kelly tucks in behind. Down the hill. I'm going to take a look at Sneaky Loser here, because he's got Go Bucks on his back, and he's also got Simon up front. So yes, we've got a nice three-way here as well. So let's give these guys some camera time. Sneaky Loser on the Red Bull here. He is fighting his life off against Simon. Let's see if he can do something. Can he get close enough before these opportunities of passing? He's not going to do it on this straight. He's got 43% of battery left, so he drops down into 7th gear, into 8th. Come on, get in there, and off he goes round this right-hander. He'll top the DRS zone here, and it should be enough to get him onto the back of Simon, which it does. He'll be late braking here to get as close as he possibly can, and he's definitely shaping up to make a move here. I think we'll just stay on board with Sneaky Loser. Riding on board again with Sneaky, obviously. He's trying so hard to catch Simon, and Simon's not making it easy whatsoever. 700's in it, but he needs to get really tight to the back of the gearbox of this Mercedes to be able to make a move on the straight, and he's just not getting it. Mind you, he has a lot of battery left, so he's building up to make a move. When he's going to do it, I just don't know. We're down to Maverick in the McLaren. Unfortunately, he's in last place at the moment, but he's only half a second behind X-Prox. And they're having their own little private battle. This is the beauty of the racing. Even though you're down at the back of the grid, you always get yourself a bit of a race. These guys are going to have a bit of fun. Although Prox is just on the verge of getting out of that DRS vulnerability zone. So, yeah, he's going to pull away there. But he's chasing down Ben Wally now. Back in the lead. Kelly in the lead. Kick Saba. Mr. Twist in second. Black Box in third. Ribs fourth. Simon in fifth. We're just going to top down to Mischief here. He's in the Aston. He's fighting a hard fight here against Harry. And Go Bucks is in front of them. Swings around this right-hander. He's got definite opportunities here. Will he take them? Oh, the safety car's out. Ben Wally hasn't finished. What's happened to Ben? Oh, I don't know what happened to Ben there, but there's a safety car out. Oh, that's sad. I'm fond of Ben. He's a good driver, but something has happened there and I've missed it. We'll just have a look at these cars. There's no damage there. There's none there. Has Go Bucks any damage? So he's backing them all up. He's doing exactly what everybody would do. He's going to try and catch them on the hop here. So we're now going to restart lap 27 of 36 laps at Austria. I'm Gavinbass1. This is the Revolt Racing League on a Wednesday night. I was going to have a drive tonight, but my wrist is too badly damaged and it's just too painful. So, yep, I've jumped on to do the comms. Hope you're enjoying. And as I thought, Mr. Twist has played an absolute blinder here and he's got himself into a 1.1 lead. Now it's all down to Kelly Kidd, Ribs, Black Box, Simon, Sneaky Loser and Go Bucks to chase him down. Don't write off Mischief and Harry. Prox as well. Maverick's in there in 11th place. But you know what? This is a race that anybody could come well in them. We're just on board with Kelly, and what his job is now is to try and get himself within that 1 second gap of Mr. Twist. And he's just about to do it on this corner because he's going to brake very, very late to gain a wee bit of time. He's down to 0.9. He's still outside that 1 second, but he ain't hanging about. This guy might have won the championship, but I'll tell you what he wants to do. He wants to win this race on track. He wants to go out with a bang. And no better person to be with you is Gavinbass1 on the microphone to watch to see if you can do it. But Mr. Twist is driving like an absolute gem tonight. He's got a 1.2 second gap lead while everybody else backs up in the DRS zone. He just might win this race if he plays it cool. That job of catching that 1.2 second is going to be very difficult, but I'll tell you what's happening here. Kelly Kidd absolutely chomping, but Ribs took him there. Is Kelly going to sit back? Is he just going to sit in the zones? He knows there's a penalty from Ribs. I've never met a racer yet that's happy to sit in third place, and I would say that Kelly Kidd's not happy to sit in third place either. He's going to want to put his stamp on here. We'll go down to Go Bucks. He's in a scrap. He's in the Williams, but he's got Sneaky Loser and Mischief knocking on his door. Mischief in the Aston Martin. What a race is going on here behind them.
Telemetry's blinking red, engineer's voice inside his head. Hold the line, don't overdo it. When we all ask one thing through it.
I've got an announcement to make, and that announcement is very simple. The three have gathered up at the front. They're all within their DRS ranges now. There's been a good job done by Mr. Twist and Kelly Kidd to reel that front guy in of Ribs in first position, and they've now got themselves an absolute banger of a race. Mr. Twist having a look in the Ferrari. He's eager to get that P1 position, and I've got a feeling he's going to do it down this straight. Let's have a look. Round that right-hander. He's close enough to the gearbox to make the move. Has he got the pace? He's got 73% the battery. Might not do it here, but he will do it up the hill. I'd put my mortgage on it. As long as he doesn't lose any pace round here, and he doesn't. Let's have a look at it. Up he goes. No, he's going to sit in that second place, is he? Or is he going to give it a squeeze? No, he's going to sit tight. He might have a look at it. Oh, he's lost it. He's lost it. Oh my goodness, he's lost it, and there's lots of people getting through. Makes a decent safe entry onto the track. The guys have given him a bit of space to do that. That's good racing. That's unfortunate, Mr. Twist. You've just dropped yourself down to P9 after that mistake. You will be cross. You will be raging at yourself. That's given Kelly Kidd an absolute superb chance now to reel in the front man of Ribs AVFC. Obviously an Aston Villa fan. Here he goes, Kelly Kidd. We're on board with the championship winner at the moment. He makes that move. He puts himself into P1. Is he going to run away with this? Lap 32, 4 more laps in Austria to go. But behind this, we've got Sneaky Loser. He's wanting to make a move on GoBox. I've watched GoBox race a few times, and he isn't going to make it easy. I can promise you that. On board with Sneaky Loser. He's chasing down GoBox. They're fighting for the 4th position of this race. But GoBox is definitely holding them. Round the right-hander, gets a bit squirrely there. Oh, he's on his box now. This is where he might just make the move. Has he got what it takes? Yes, no, yes, no. He's going to have another fresh look at it. He might not do it here, but he'll have another go on this after the right-hander. Or is he going to dive it up the inside? No, he's not going to do that. That would have been stupid. Oh, but what he's done is he's lost traction. Oh, that's a bit of a loss of concentration there. Sneaky, you will be cross at yourself. You will be really cross. You were having a good race there, sir. But Kelly Kidd's now got a half a second interval over Black Box. Black Box is not letting them away. This Haas has got pace. This driver's got pace. And so is the guy behind them in the McLaren. So it's a 3-way to the end of this race because there's a 5-second gap to GoBox. And they're having their own wee private battle. We'll give these guys a bit of a viewing here. Kelly Kidd gets a 3-second warning. That is not what you want, Kelly. You're sitting in P1 with a couple of guys up your pipe. That's just handed over P1 if you cannot pull away. And I don't think you're going to be able to pull away. So you've just handed somebody a position that you rightfully owned due to that stupid penalty. You will be cross. I know you'll be cross. Black Box is taking the lead. But what a battle that's going on here. We're on the mischief. Have a look at this. He's in the inside. Oh my goodness, what a bit of moving going on there. Mischief's on the outside. What a cracking move, taking 2 people. That was a bit of nice driving there. Go on, Mischief. Go on, son. 6th position. Lap 35 of lap 36. I wish these guys in the positions behind Ribs a very good race, but I'm going to have to focus on the front guys now. And front guys, we're here. 3-second penalty to Prox for multiple warnings. It's starting to eat into the penalties now as that Haas goes in the inside of the McLaren. The McLaren takes it on the outside, inside, sorry. He hugs that corner. More penalties. Black Box is fighting for his life here. Lap 35, lap 36. Mr. Twist gets another penalty. Let's have a look at those penalties. Wow. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 9 for Mr. Twist. 6 for Maverick. 3 for Prox. And 6 for Sneaky Loser. But we don't want to look at penalties. We want to look at the race. And right now, at this moment in time, we've got Ribs in the first position. He also holds the fastest lap of the race at 105.7. Lap 36 of 36 as we go into the final lap of this race with Ribs in first position. Black Box in second. Kelly Kidd is in third. Black Box makes the move. Kelly Kidd goes into second. Whoa, 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 lots of late braking going on there, but everybody keeps it clean. Kelly just absolutely bombards Black Box on the right-hand side there to go round that right-hander. He wants this race win. On track for sure, but he's not getting it tight. It's an absolute blinder of a race at the front. Black Box takes the position back. Kelly hasn't got far to do it. He's not going to do it. There's no doubt in my mind he's going to do it unless it's a dive bomb up the right-hand side, but it's a silly move. He's going to tuck into second. The McLaren's in third as they go over the line. Wow, what a race for those three guys. Penalties are going to play havoc here. And they all come over the line. Harry's in third, Ribs fourth, GoBucks fifth, Mischief sixth. Simon's in seventh, Mr. Twist is eighth. And that's the end of the Grand Prix, and we're just waiting on the final board to come up to give us the last minute results. Black Box gets driver of the day for the game. So we'll wait patiently as we see and unveil the winner of Revolt Racing League.
From streetlight sparks to finish lines, you danced on curves and broke all signs. Every lap
a winner.
you fall, every second history call. Crowds go wild, the trophy shines.
And there it is.
Echoes loud in checkered
Flag on his back. Hands by his side.
Legends bow.
Shakes hands with the officials. Raises the cup. His Haas team are delighted with him. Open the champagne. Give it a spray. What an absolute superb race. Thanks for the opportunity, lads, for doing a bit of commentary in your league tonight. I'm Gavinbass1. That was fun. Lots of action. Mostly clean. Missed a few bits and pieces from the rear of the race, but not too sure what happened.
Burning soul.
Ben Wally didn't finish, and I would be damned to hear what happened to make sense of what happened there while he left the race. Amazing comms, Gavin. Thank you, mate. Black Box, thank you very much, mate. It was my pleasure. And great race to watch. Kelly Kidd, well done in winning your championship.
Crown and sweet, crown
well done, everybody, on a
King
super
of
race in Austria with the Revolt Racing League. So I'm sure the administrators will put all the race results and stuff up there. I got interrupted slightly there by a couple of people coming into the caravan, so excuse me for that. So I wasn't just absolutely on it there at the very end, but you know who won, you know who's won the championship. There was some very exciting racing, there was very clean racing, and I must admit, once again, it was a great pleasure doing the comms for you guys. And go on to my Twitch, rewatch the race if you want, but if you want to wait until tomorrow about lunchtime, I'll put a short highlight show together in a format that's very enjoyable, and I'm really hoping that you do watch it back and give us a few likes and follows on Twitch and YouTube. I've been Gavinbass1. This has been Austria. This has been a fun night, and absolute super congratulations goes to Kelly Kidd for winning the championship and securing that first place top spot tonight. So from Gavinbass1,
Gavinbass1 on the microphone. The energy is high, feel the vibe in the zone. Engines roar as the lights go down. Racers ready, it's a battle for the crown. Who will rise? Who will stand tall? On the top step, they'll answer the call. With hearts racing and spirits ignited, the champion's moment is finally sighted. chasing glory, living the dream. Battles unfold on the asphalt track. In pursuit of victory, there's no turning back. Feel the thrill as the tires grip tight. Under the stars, everything feels right.